Lapiansky brings down from Koheles that there's a time to cry, there's a time to mourn, there's a time to rejoice, there's times for everything. And it's when we have all these times in the right place that we can truly bring everything together in the proper way, in the proper puzzle. It's like, to paraphrase, Tani, if you have a bunch of boxes and then you realize that they're all part of one compartment, then you realize that when we connect to each emotion properly, we've just connected to something much bigger. And the truth is that Tisha B'Av is really a two-parter. Because now we're going to connect to a certain pain. We're going to try to connect to a certain pain. And we have to know that we do have to know, and we touched upon this about Tachnon on Tisha B'Av, that Shabbos Nachamu is going to come soon. There's also going to be a Nechama. But at the same time, when a person has a wound and he's bleeding, he might know that there's going to be healing later, but right now it hurts. And right now we're going to connect to a certain pain, and later today after Mincha, we're going to go much deeper into different types of pains. And so it's important to realize that. It's not easy to connect the Beis HaMikdash, something that occurred thousands of years ago, but there are things today that is also the same Chorban that we really could connect to. Because the Beis HaMikdash, there's a certain Mesais Kol Haaretz, a rejoicing of all the earth. There's a certain joy that comes from the Beis HaMikdash, and now that we don't have it, so there's a certain pain. And all the different pains that we have really come from the Chorban. Every time a camper cries himself to sleep, whether other campers or counselors are aware, or whether they're not aware, that's a Chorban. And any time a person feels deeply hurt by something or someone, that's a Chorban. And any time someone, Chas v'Shalom, is the one who hurt someone else, in a way that's an even bigger Chorban. Anytime a person feels angry, Chorban. Anytime a person feels jealous, Chorban. Anytime a person feels hatred, he's all tapping in to this element, these different aspects of the Chorban. But there's another Chorban which is very applicable that not everyone realizes, and it's the Chorban of disencouragement. A person feels like, I can't. Or on a deeper level, you can't. Or he can't. This is too hard. This is too difficult. I'm never going to be able to do this. I'm not interested. All these things come from a lack of connection to something real. And when a person realizes that he could do this, and he could try to do this, that's when he's about to take the first steps to rebuilding the Beis HaMikdash. So what everyone has to realize is that there's a lot of things that we feel like we can't do, and there's no point, and well, what am I going to learn from this anyway? But if we just take one step, we each try to bring one brick, that's what builds the Beis HaMikdash.